So I'm here because I grew up working class. My dad was a carpenter, and we got by for a while, but it got really hard eventually. We had our utilities shut off when I was a kid. We had that kind of thing happen. When 2007 rolled around, the recession came. My dad lost all of the work that he had. In terms of construction, that's one of the hardest hit industries when there's a recession or a depression. And his house was partially mortgaged to Bank of America. When that happened, of course, they came after us for the money that they wanted pretty aggressively. It was really scary. I almost lost the house and the land that I grew up on as a child. And it turns out Bank of America was one of the players that helped to precipitate the economic crisis that they then were able to reap the benefits of afterwards. And so I'm here because I think that's wrong. Because I have a sense of justice that tells me that the people who cause a crisis should be the ones who help to fix it, and not the ones who benefit off the backs of that, of the people who are suffering in that crisis.
Thank you. I'm going to just get your sign too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
My name is Marissa Lopez. I currently live in Dixmont, Maine. The reason I support the Occupy movement is because I feel that CEOs should not receive millions upon millions of dollars for increasing the profits of a company by laying off thousands of workers. I don't believe that the top 1% should pay a lower percentage of their income tax than the bottom 99%.
My name is Justin. I'm from Bangor, Maine. I'm part of this Occupy Bangor movement for big reasons, many reasons actually. The biggest thing I'm here for is most importantly is the way this country's turning. It's really getting kind of sad and tough. I'm nearly 30 years old and I work hard, 40 hours a week. Eventually, would seem to be pretty decent money a few years ago or something like that, and it's hard to even make it by, and that's one of my personal problems. And then my girlfriend I live with, soon to be fiance, she went to school, and she's 32 years old, and she's in debt for going to school, just trying to, make a brighter future like America says they want for our people to, give back to society, and that's what she wanted to do. And there's nothing out there for her because all these jobs are being sent away, and the money's just being sat upon by all the rich and wealthy people.
I'm Kimberly Hamill. I grew up in Bangor, Maine, and I live in Levant now. My father served his country in the armed forces. He was in the Air Force and then in the Air Guard for 37 years. Right now there's a conversation going on in our government that his pension is a special interest group. I don't think our veterans and our retired veterans are a special interest group. I think they are the 99%. And I think it's unconscionable that we would talk about taking his pension away when he worked his whole life for it. And so I'd just like to share that story in honor of Veterans Day.
My name is Cameron. I'm from Levant, Maine, but of course I was born here in Bangor. I'm here because I don't think it's right with people who have millions and millions of dollars and they are so greedy they can't give up one. And it really upsets me because it's like 2-year-olds, right? They have all of these possessions, and when someone comes along and asks them to share, they won't. So it just makes me really frustrated because, like, people who can barely afford to give back still give back, but people who have millions of dollars that they could build whole cities with can't give back. It's like, it's what this whole campsite here in Occupy Bangor is for. I think it's a wonderful cause, and that it stands up for everything I believe in, so that's why I'm here.
I am here because I am the 99%.
And it's just a big inspiration to see everybody come out here and push for a movement, a change in this country. It's the most, what's most compelling to me is the fact that it's in my lifetime I get to be a part of this, and of all the times in the past where we see it, and you watch it and you learn it, you wonder what it would be like to be a part of it, and the most important thing to me is just being a part of it, and there needs to be a lot more changes in the country, and that's, I could go on, and that tape could be filled up with all the reasons, but I think if I'm part of the 99%, if you're showing this to other 99%ers, they know and that's what I'm here for. Thanks.
And I really find a lot of inspiration in what Egypt was able to accomplish with the revolution earlier this year, and I feel that 2011 is the year of the people all over the world, and I think that's going to continue into 2012. There you go.